Hi, my name is Anita Cordell, and I talk all things real estate when it comes to Kansas City metropolitan area, and I include things like where to eat, where to sleep, where to live, where to take your kids, what kinds of things to do on the weekends. And today I'm going to be talking about a few fun attractions that are in Kansas City, Kansas. These are in Wyandotte County, and they are so fun to do on a budget. So we're gonna hop in my car and we're going to actually go to these locations and we're going to experience them ourselves, and we're going to get to that right now. So the Kansas City metropolitan area is known for things like professional sports. We've got the Royals, the Chiefs, the Mavericks, and we also have Sporting KC. And we've also got some great family-friendly attractions like Worlds of Fun and the Kansas City Zoo. But sometimes you don't always have the finances to go out and spend money doing various things. So today we're going to be talking about some gems here in Kansas City, Kansas. So behind me, we're going to be talking about our first attraction. It is Waterway Park. There's about 80 to 100 people that actually come to this park every day. There's picnic tables, there's benches that you can sit on, and definitely some parks that you can bring your kids to. There's a trail, and on this trail there are various stations to it. And on these stations, there is what's called wobble exercises, there's push-ups, there's all kinds of things that you can do to not only just walk the park, but you can actually fit in exercise. So if you have some kids that are needing some energy that needs to be exerted, you can bring your kids here. You can actually also do some exercises outdoors as well. So come on, let's take a look at this park. Okay, now that you have seen Waterway Park, which is on Waterway Drive in Kansas City, Kansas, just a few blocks down the street is Big 11 Lake. The location of this fantastic little gem is State Avenue and 11th Street. It is a 3.8 acre lake. It is so fun because if you want to come for a picnic and you want to get away from the park setting and just watch the nature, there's geese here, a lot of shade trees and picnic tables. There's actually an amphitheater right behind me. And then also too, with this lake, they host festivals and fishing competitions. Just a lot of festivities go along here. But if you don't want to be around the crowd, come here with your family or just a date night or whatever and just have a good, nice, relaxing time. So let's go on to the next gem. So I bet all of you have something from your past or from maybe your mom and dad's past. Well, my mom gave me this iron. It is an old-fashioned iron, and I use it as a little piece of decor in my house or what have you. Well, the fun thing about Kansas City, Kansas is they have their own style of an old-fashioned iron. It's the largest one that I know of this side of Mississippi. It's at 1401 Central Avenue. It's on the corner of 3 streets, Central Avenue, 14th Street, and Wilson Boulevard. This old-fashioned iron is really close to where the Grandview Hotel used to be, and this Grandview Hotel was also called the Flatiron Building. It stood for over 100 years. And then in 1987, it was ordered to be demolished. The reason it was called Flatiron Building is because the flat irons are designed to fit where roads would come together right at the right angle, which is exactly where I'm standing. This statue is kind of like a play on words, and it's more of like a memorabilia for the Grandview Hotel. So it's truly a pressing matter for you to come and discover the history of Kansas City, Kansas. So be sure and iron out those details, because I promise you won't get burned on this one. And don't forget to take pictures. Right across the street from the old iron sculpture is the old fire station number 9. It's located at 2 South 14th Street in Kansas City, Kansas. Station number 9 was one of the 2 fire stations that were built in 1910. It's a 3-story yellow brick building with a 2-bay garage designed by William Harris. Yellow bricks were used so that this station would stand out amongst other things that were in the surrounding area. Yellow bricks were used for things such as schools and libraries and, of course, fire station number 9. The gargoyles that were added to the design were based off of the gargoyles used on buildings like the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Station number 9 served the historic Prescott area until 1967, and then it was declared a Kansas City landmark in 1983. And then it was placed on the National Register of Historic Places on September 5th, 1985. This building has been renovated and now has office spaces in there. I've also got to say, you guys all know that I love yellow. And you guys all know that I have the yellow brick group, and I had to wear yellow just to make sure that you guys saw the yellow brick building. Every aspect of this building was designed to make it a magnificent piece of art. So come on out to this area. You're gonna find a little bit of a history, and of course, you're gonna find some fun yellow brick. Okay, so you went to the park, you've learned a little history, you've gone out and had some fun times. Now to end your day, you need to come to Fritz's Railroad Restaurant. It is a fantastic historical restaurant here in the Kansas City, Kansas area. They are known for their burgers. They are fantastic old-fashioned burgers, and they started this restaurant in 1941. The original Fritz's restaurant opened up at 32nd and Brown, and we are located right now actually at the second location at 18th and Grandview. Fritz's has grown into multiple locations across the Kansas City metropolitan area, so if you want this style of hamburger and you want a great location to come to bring your kiddos and just to have a fun time, there are multiple options within the Kansas City metropolitan area to experience this. Now, if you like the burgers, you're going to be surprised by how it's delivered with the train. And if you come for the train, you're going to be surprised at how great the burgers are. You actually order by phone and it gets delivered by a train. I hope you enjoyed this video today. It's got all kinds of fun little things for you to do in Kansas City, Kansas. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to it, and be sure and click that bell so that you can be the first to learn when I post something new about this amazing city. And as always, to buy or sell, call Anita Cordell.